But we begin tonight with new developments in the heartbreaking incident at a daycare in the Bronx where one child died and 3 others were hospitalized after showing symptoms of exposure to opioids. Good evening, I'm Arthur Chien. The owner of the daycare tonight is being held without bond, while the other person under arrest is waiting to be arraigned. Fox 5's Stephanie Bertini joins us live right now from outside the courthouse in the Bronx with the latest. Hey, Stephanie.
Hi, Arthur. That daycare owner and her husband's cousin are each facing a string of charges, including murder. She stood before the judge just a short time ago. He is expected to be arraigned either later tonight or tomorrow. This is video of 36-year-old Gray Mendez, the daycare owner, walking out of the 52nd precinct in handcuffs. You can see a serious look on her face. She did not look up at the cameras earlier today. 41-year-old Carlisto Acevedo Brito kept his head down as police walked him out of the same precinct also earlier today. Police allege 1-year-old Nicholas Dominici died after exposure to drugs at Divino Niño Daycare. 3 other children were also exposed, according to the NYPD. Police were called to the daycare Friday afternoon. The children, according to detectives, were unresponsive. All of them treated with Narcan, which is used to reverse drug overdoses in life-threatening situations. The surviving children are still in the hospital. The duo arrested by the NYPD after a search warrant was executed at the daycare. Detectives say they found 1 kilo of fentanyl and 3 kilo presses, essentially drug paraphernalia, inside the apartment that the daycare was operating out of, and that Brito was renting a room in that apartment. Mendez's attorney says she had nothing to do with it.
These people need to get life in prison. All right. There should be no leniency here. Okay. The judge needs to sentence all these people to life. Make an example out of these people. The woman deleted so many emails. It's unreal. And then she called her husband before she called the police. And the lawyer gets out here and says, oh, why would she call the police if she has fentanyl? Because she was scared. Because it looked like dead children in her daycare. What do you mean? That's probably instinctual, I'm pretty sure. Now, these people, they shouldn't get a break. Because the fentanyl crisis is real. Thanks to like real patriots shining light on it, we would probably know nothing about it because the mainstream media doesn't report on it. These people, the cartel's been running operations for many years now. And it's for some reason when Biden administration gets in and open up the borders, it's gotten worse. You got children dying. Okay? But it's going to keep happening until someone changes something serious. You can't keep this administration in office. It's not going to work long term. It's not working now. Now the people in New York are outraged over the migrant crisis. Why are they outraged about the migrant crisis? I wonder. Because of stuff like this. They see what's going on. You think they don't know that drug dealers and cartels are running the streets? You think they don't know that? These people are cartel, okay? The daycare is a front to make it look innocent. That's what it is. That's exactly what they use it for. The woman knew everything about it. I'm pretty sure she knew. They've got fentanyl by children's toys. Look, enough fentanyl to kill an entire city, bro. That's insane, man. So miss me with all that crazy stuff. No, these people need to go to jail for the rest of their lives for doing this. That way, they set an example. Nobody's going to try that again because they get life in prison. But New York has been softer on crime, man. Not only that, but they want to just defund the police movement. It's gotten everybody in trouble. You think they're not still doing that? Oh, yeah, they are. And they're sending social workers out with bulletproof vests on, all sorts of stupid stuff, man. No, let the police do their jobs. Let the detectives do their jobs. Man, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
As detectives executed a search warrant at the daycare facility on Morris Avenue, they made a startling discovery. A trap door in the play area that hid more fentanyl, other narcotics, and drug paraphernalia. In one of the pictures that police provided, children's toys sat just inches away from the trap floor. 1 week ago today, according to a criminal complaint, fentanyl poisoned 4 children at the facility between 8 months old and 2 years old. One of them, 1-year-old Nicholas Dominici, died.
It was upsetting because they're supposed to take care of the baby, the children.
Instead, authorities allege that Mendez, her husband, and Acevedo Brito ran a drug operation. Before police discovered the trapdoor, they found a kilo of fentanyl inside of a bag that was stacked on top of pieces of a children's playmat and 2 kilo press machines. According to the criminal complaint, Mendez made 2 calls to her husband before calling 911. A surveillance camera captured him exiting the facility with what appeared to be 2 shopping bags weighed down with contents before emergency personnel arrived. Mendez allegedly deleted more than 21,000 messages from an encrypted messaging app that she used to communicate with him between March 30th, 2021 and last Friday. The crime has shaken this neighborhood.
That's terrible. So I think so the city need to check every daycare in the area.
Victor Fabiano and his wife run a daycare center nearby. This tragedy hit him personally and professionally.
We've been doing things the way we normally do it. I mean, because this is an exception, but it's going to be hard for everybody. I'm pretty sure that it's going to be changing for all the other daycares. They're probably going to be inspecting a lot more, looking for a lot more, and who knows what else they will come up with. But I understand.
The idea that babies played on a floor with a trap door that concealed poison is hard to fathom.
You bring your children to a daycare and you expect them to be taken care of.
Of course, we now know that was not the case here. The next court date for Mendez and Acevedo Brito is October 5th. This morning, police confirmed for me that they are still looking for Mendez's husband.
This is a sad story, man. It really is. It's terrible that this is actually happening. It's surreal, man. How does a fentanyl get into the country? How's it get here in the first place? I'm going to bring up Trump because Trump has been talking about this stuff, man. This is Carrie Lake. People like that have been talking about the fentanyl. They've been talking about this. They've been screaming. It's like they've been throwing rocks at the moon. How does this happen? New York is one of the most liberal places on planet Earth. They let migrants in at an insane rate, okay? Then they complain about it. This all ain't a coincidence. These people didn't just sneak under the radar. These people had 1 kilo of fentanyl. And as Mayor Adams pointed out himself, just a corner, a little corner of the bag can kill an adult. That's what we're looking at here, folks. They had 1 kilo. That's crazy. There's probably enough fentanyl in that daycare to kill everyone in the entire city. That's how dangerous fentanyl is. I don't think people understand that. 1 baby's died. 2 still in the hospital. At what point do you change your policy? All these people have come into our country illegally. What are they doing here? Illegal things. This is common sense. But for some reason, the Democrat Party, they don't want to talk. They're never going to talk about it. They're not going to address the crisis. And they're going to allow it to keep happening. Why? Just to get those Democrat voters. The city will stay blue. I don't understand why. they won't rage against this. Who do you trust in New York City? Like, your daycare center is a fentanyl operation, a narcotics operation. How's that get under the radar, man? How's that happen? I can tell you, I can take a wild guess. You let a bunch of illegal people into your country who's seeking asylum, and you give them citizenship, and they feel free and liberated to do whatever they please. They completely went against your law. What do you think they're going to do when they get here? Work hard and create a business and jobs? Yeah, no, not all of them. A large percent of them may actually do that. They may actually just want to flee from their country from things like fentanyl. They may actually do the right things when they get here. But those slipping through the cracks are the ones doing the most damage, bro. I hope this serves as a wake-up call, if anything, man. These children's lives are in danger. One already dead. I hope that this serves as a serious wake-up call. That the policies have to change. That means you have to put someone else in office who's going to crack down on crime. I'm not trying to sell any politician or just do your own research. Who's tough on crime, man? Who's going to get the crime out of your city? Who has a track record of destroying crime? Giuliani? Yeah, people like that. Now, what are they doing? Trying to indict him on a RICO charge. When this man drove the mafia out of New York City completely. Come on, man. Y'all got to wake up and stop drinking the Kool-Aid. Stop it. Anytime a daycare center, these people have the balls to run fentanyl operations out of daycare centers. What else do you think they're doing? What else do you think that they're doing, man? This is disgusting, man. It's disgusting that these people aren't in prison already. There's a reason why they want to flee their country, man. There's a reason why we have systems set up to make you go through the proper paperwork to get into our country. There's a reason for that. You can't just come in whenever you want. Try that somewhere else, man. You won't be able to do it. But in the United States of America, we're allowing it right now under the Biden administration. Period. I don't care what applications they have to fill out. I don't care what they say they got to try. No. We simply don't allow them to come in. No process is greater than the actual one we put in place to be legalized under the law. Anything else won't work. I thought that was proven already. But for some reason, we need wake-up calls like this one to show us what Menendez and them are doing. Okay? Yeah, they're working for the cartel. The cartel has this thing set up, bro. That's why these people feel that bold, because the cartel's paid off everybody. The Biden administration is complicit because they've allowed it. And then when New York Mayor Adams want to get on TV and complain, don't nobody want to hear it. Until you crack down on the crime, stop the people coming in at the border, there's nothing else we have to talk about. So that's really all I have to say about that, man. It's just I can't understand why we don't have like strong men in these cities and states, man, that care about their people for real. The drug cartels are enjoying themselves, man. A kilo of fentanyl, bro. You guys, look, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll have more content coming soon. Until the next time, I'm Andre, and this is Yup, I Said It.